Last week is a really bad week for me. My cell phone was damaged when it fell 10 feet down to the concrete floor. And for the first time, I realized how I was so, addicted to cell phone. Without it, I think I like cutting off from the world. The city hall cannot get in touch with me. I cannot in touch with a lot of my friends. And I'm glad to have it back after a few days without it.
Tôi là người không có nghiện điện thoại và nhiều lần tôi tắt điện thoại khi mà tôi có nhiều
Thursday, April 29th, when I get home, when my friend dropped me off at my house at about 9:45, 9:50, I noticed of a strange lady standing at the corner of my house.
I
had some
gặp một người phụ nữ đứng trước
weird feeling about her, but I just ignored. I said, and then just get into my house. Only about 7 minutes later, I heard my wife screaming very loud.
Nhưng mà tôi không có để ý đó, mà tôi đi vào nhà và sau đó 7 phút thì vợ tôi gọi cho tôi.
Standing at the front door and yelling into the dark night.
Và
what we have discovered afterward is that lady tried to break many of my big flowers vase in front of flower pot in front of my house, and break down about some 20 plus branch, some of which is as big as 2 inch or 2.5 inch in diameter, and she did all of that within 10 minutes.
Và bà ta đã phá hại một vài chậu rất là bự, mà bà đã phá hoại trong 10 phút.
That attached to the steel fence by tie grab, which can only be cut by a very sharp knife or by big scissors. So this is really dangerous. I was glad that I did the right thing. I pulled my wife back into the home, closed the door, and called police. Officer came within a few minutes, and they were able to detain her. Turned out, we think she is probably some crazy. I wouldn't say she's mentally. I do not know what happened, what her condition, but she seemed to be not mentally stable.
Nhưng mà bà ta có nhiều dấu hiệu về
probably a homeless person.
Đầu óc.
But the scene that night was so scary for my wife and for my family, because if you look at that, the front of my house is like a war zone. If it is just a couple tree plant was damaged and one of the flower pot was damaged, I probably would not be alarmed. But based on the damagings that happened that night, we feel like there was so much hatred.
Và những cái gì xảy ra đó tôi
whether this is intentionally or just an act of random, we do not know the motivation.
Tôi không biết cái động cơ là gì.
The damage show that there are so much hatred upon us.
Nhưng mà những cái hậu quả thì cho thấy cái sự là thù ghét.
Glad is all of us were safe. And
tôi cảm thấy vui vì tất cả tôi và tôi đều an toàn.
By calling 911.
Và tôi đã làm điều đúng khi gọi là cảnh sát số 911.
Who had known what the outcome would be if my wife or I would come out close to her and confront her.
Và cũng không biết gì xảy ra nếu mà tôi và vợ tôi đến trước mặt bà ta.
We could be injured by that. So I just want to take a moment to let everyone know.
Và tôi muốn bỏ vài phút để chia sẻ với tất cả mọi người.
This is a hate crime.
Tôi không tin đây là sự tội ác về thù ghét.
That pouring out on anyone that she encounter. So the best way is to be prepared for something happen. If it happened to us, best thing is to call 911.
Và điều tốt nhất xảy ra những chuyện này thì tốt nhất là gọi cảnh sát, gọi 911. Và trường hợp này như tôi đã gọi 911.
Officer arrived sooner than for other people. I don't believe so. I believe police officer will respond depending on the situation. If it is something that
tôi tin là cảnh sát đã làm những điều đúng và tùy theo tình huống
sooner than some other issue where it is not as critical. So on that night when I called 911, I explained very clearly that we were feeling threatened.
Và tôi đã gọi 911 và tôi nói là tôi cảm thấy đang bị tấn công và bị nguy hiểm.
Something sharp because otherwise you will not be able to break the big flower pot and pull down a lot of tree that we can see from the front windows. And so that kind of information allowed
để phá hoại những cái
dispatcher to relay
và những cái điều mà tôi giải thích của cảnh sát thì họ đã đưa ra nhanh.
And I think that would be why police officer had respond very quickly to us. Thank you.
Cảm ơn các bạn. Cảm ơn ông Phát Bùi đã cảm ơn cảnh sát thành phố Garden Grove đã phản ứng rất là nhanh chóng.
I just wanted to mention that Steelcraft Garden Grove is hiring May 14th from 2 to 5. You can also apply online, but they will be having interviews there on site. And they have links and more information on their social media pages. So I just wanted to make mention of that.
Ở thành phố Garden Grove nếu các bạn có theo dõi thì lên trang web của thành phố Garden Grove để
we've been talking about our police a lot this evening and this vehicle to be purchased. But National Police Week really honors the men and women who paid the ultimate price in the line of duty. And I know that we will never forget the fallen heroes that we have here in Garden Grove. So I just want to thank Chief Dre and our entire department for their service to our city.
Đứa bé từ 12 đến 15 tuổi. Đây là những thông tin mới nhất.
As we know, June is Pride Month, and we
cảm
will
ơn các
be
bạn đã theo
lighting up
dõi
the
về
clock
cái
tower
vụ
at the
việc
village
ông
green
nghị
in
viên
rainbow colors.
viên Phát
And if
Bùi
there's no
bị phá
objection, I'd like to ask
hủy
if
những
we
cái
can
chậu hoa
display a
và nguy
pride
hiểm.
flag, because it's difficult